if you are doing magic and something doesn't work, so what you do? If something doesn't work, you must analyze what is the problem, then fix the problem and try again. Try something differently. Iterate, try something better, see, analyze it, how it works. This iterative process of improvement is applicable to any area of your life and also to magic. So let's explore some of the popular mistakes done by magicians that may negatively affect the success of their magic. First one is ignoring obstacles. If success isn't gained, first you must analyze what is preventing success. Doing a magical diagnostic and cleansing and removing obstacles is a very important part of success. Also, preparation rituals can be made to improve chances of success, fixing bottlenecks, improving the weakest part of the system. For example, somebody maybe wants to earn more, but due to some negativity, this negativity is preventing them from gaining success in work. For a more concrete example, that was in my case, there was after a bad breakup in relationships, I had some kind of maybe a spoken curse or some minor negativity stuck to me, and my happiness was reduced and my productivity was reduced, so that affected my ability to work. So when I just removed this obstacle, when I cleansed this negative energy, just by not doing any other rituals, I become a happier and healthier and more successful, and started earning more as a result. Also, before you do the main ritual to increase your salary, or after, you can pay attention to smaller problems, like you can put a runic stave to be a better communicator if it is a part of your work. You can also do magic to make yourself appear more productive to other people, especially to your boss, and so on. Maybe also do magic so that you will enjoy your work more, you will be happier, you will be productive. By block, you're building this belief and this psyche of success, and going up to the next level as a result. Yeah, you can do all this without magic, by doing some psychological work. And actually the best thing is to attack the problem or your goal from all possible angles. Doing the psychological work, doing the magical work, and also putting your actual real life effort for best results, for best success. So the next common error is did not understand the situation or intention deep enough, or don't understand what you really want. And it's very important to develop a deep understanding of your intention, of the desire that you wish to manifest. You must see what is the core value, what is the reason behind the intent, and see the desired end result in all details and all the possible paths toward it. You may think that maybe I want to earn more, but and you do magic to earn more, but you have to acquire a deep understanding. Why do you want to earn more? Why do you need more money? What do you want to do with that money? What need do you want to fulfill with that money? Is this need arises from some pain point in your life? Maybe it would be much more efficient to eliminate this pain point. Something like that. You have to dive really deep into your intention, first of all, to understand it, and as a result, your intention will also become much stronger. So yeah, and another common error is that did not formulate the intention properly, unclear phrases. So the formulation of the intent phrase is an important magical step, and best is to use only positive formulations in the present time with very clear and specific points. For example, an intention that I want to be rich. It's an inefficient intention. So how will you understand when you have achieved this intention? When you will earn twice more, or when you will earn 10 times more money? And also the intention I want to be rich, and you, for example, you make a ritual. and 10 years pass, and so you still want to be rich. The intent is there, it's working, you still want to be rich. So you have to define it clearer. For example, I am earning $10,000 per month. I am doing what I like, and the time for this manifestation is 3 years. Very clear, specific points in present time. Because if you say that sometime in future I will earn more money, 100 years pass, this intention is still true, because sometime in future maybe you will earn more money. And when you do this in the present tense, you are like creating a situation, creating an emotional feeling of it. You're already in that situation, that I am earning $10,000 per month. So, and that manifests, that realizes, that has a chance to actually happen, because it's you have defined a concrete time, concrete feeling of you experiencing this state that you desire. Also, yes, impatience, action too fast. Patience is an important quality to the magician. Planning the magical operation in detail, choosing the best tools, the best time for the ritual, and realizing that big changes take time. So as I said, 6 months is a good time span to see if the runes have worked. Impatience, for example, I want it after a week. You do a magic ritual, you don't achieve it because it's unrealistic, and you are you then after that you say that magic doesn't work. And it's a common example, but you have to understand that magic doesn't work so fast. Sometimes it can work, but those are maybe edge cases. And also planning, dedicating enough time to plan the magical operation, to think everything through, to choose the best appropriate tools, and to feel when you're ready to make the big move. It's also very important. Another common problem is using the wrong rune formula, wrong stave, and not checking whether it will bring you success. So yeah, it's important to select the most effective runic stave for your intent in this exact time for your exact scenario, your situation, and using runic divination to analyze it, how it will work, what will be the side effects, and whether it will be safe or not. For example, someone found a runic stave on the internet, just activated it, and they received a completely opposite result. And then they feared of doing magic, just because they did very basic errors with the magic. So using rune divination, you can check and you can assure and be confident that the ritual you are doing will have the desired result in time. Also, another thing is not realizing that everything is connected. So when you perform a magical ritual, it invokes a chain of transformations inside of you, in your soul, in your inner world, in all areas of life. In internal world and also in your external world as a result. But the first changes are inside of you. So as above, so below. And there cannot be external changes without internal transformations. You cannot achieve the desired state without becoming a different person. So if you if you make a ritual and you resist internal change, you stick to your old lifestyle and habits, you are just canceling the work of the magic ritual. Another error is not knowing the runes deeply. I already talked about this several times. To be successful in rune magic, you must understand deeply each rune. And this is done by passing the runic circle again and again, connecting with each rune deeper and deeper. Personally, I have passed 4 runic cycles. Each of them took about half a year. And with each runic circle, you gain power. And one of my teachers, they are on the 15th rune circle. So if you want to grow as a runic magician, you are interested to at least once per year pass a runic circle. Another common problem why magic can be not so successful is low personal energy. So the personal energy of the magician, of the person who does the runic ritual, is the main force powering the magical operation. Healthy food, clean water, physical activity, good sleep, mental hygiene, discipline, all are crucial for the success of your magic. You cannot expect to consume trash energy, drinking alcohol, eating junk, fast food, mindlessly scrolling social networks, watching some horror movies, dwelling in negative emotions, and be a powerful magician at the same time. All these things will just completely deplete your energy. There will be no energy left for magic. Also, sometimes you can add external energy into the ritual. For example, invoking some kind of a being, a god, a deity, element, or a planet into your magical operation. That also can improve success of the magic. Of course, you need to have a deep understanding of this variable that you're inviting, and you have to be sure that it will empower your ritual and not weaken it. Another often overlooked part of runic magic is the selection of appropriate time for the ritual itself. So you cannot expect to swim against the stream of the river and still get to your destination. At least the moon phase and the day of the week could be, taken into account. It's a completely different area. It's called the elective astrology, when you choose the best time based on the position on the planets, where the most appropriate energy for your intent will be in the strong manifestation in the external world. And then during that time, you also create your amulet, you shape your intention, you put the appropriate runes, those represent this intent. You can also add planetary symbols, any other symbols, and you make a package of dense energy, and so your intent is attached and energized by this exact moment of time that had all these aspects together combined.